It's lights out and away we go. Decent start from Charles Leclerc, and he gets ahead then of Max Verstappen with Sergio Perez coming in his teammate. There's Lewis Hamilton and George Russell down the inside. Leclerc through from Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton has moved his Mercedes up and into a further place as we head now down towards turn 3. There's Esteban Ocon having a move on Daniel Ricciardo. Leclerc goes through from Verstappen, then Hamilton ahead of Perez, then in third. Then comes George Russell. Lando Norris gets slightly compromised. Daniel Ricciardo all over the back of his teammate's rear wing.
So both Mercedes getting away well ahead of both McLarens.
And Hamilton was 1.6 seconds behind Leclerc. That is Carlos Sainz, who looks like he's beached that Ferrari in the gravel on the exit of turn 10. Oh, what a horrible start for Carlos Sainz, and I think his Australian Grand Prix is over on lap 2.
I'm in the gravel. What can I do? Tell them to push me if they can.
Look what happened with Carlos Sainz, going past Mick Schumacher, and then, well, it's going in a little bit too hot, couldn't keep it on the tarmac. And that grass, not exactly grippy, even though we haven't had much rain around here.
Yes, he's gone in a little bit deep, had to turn in and correct a slide across the grass, and you're right, he's had a miserable weekend. So they've gone for virtual safety car and not safety car.
Turn 3, it's been widened on reprofiled to try and encourage some overtaking. Perez is going to squeeze that Red Bull down the inside of Lewis Hamilton, manages to stay on the track, and he's got the job done. Oh, and going off, Sebastian Vettel, who's only had 26 laps around Albert Park this weekend. This is down at turn 11. We saw the results. That's the cause.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's so difficult to adjust that car on the brake.
Sebastian Vettel now down into 19th place.
So he's tipped in, look, gone in deep.
All okay, Kev? Yeah, my bad, sorry.
Ted Kravitz at 80 kilometers an hour. Max Verstappen is heading your way.
All right, so let's have it. It's 20 seconds is the lost time with a good stop, but it is a good stop so far. It's a little bit slow away, but that was pretty sound stuff from the Red Bull guys. Oh, that's sweet. That was a bit quicker. I don't have a clock on it, but that felt quicker than Verstappen's.
4/10 quicker, Ted.
That felt, yeah, it was quicker than Verstappen's stop. That was lovely stuff.
Alex Albon on Daniel Ricciardo, and Albon is now getting a little bit squeezed by Lance Stroll and the Aston Martin. There's 3 of them trying to go into turn 3 now. Ricciardo on the inside. Albon goes a long way around the outside. He's going to lose out to Lance Stroll, who really picked his moment well.
This needs to be absolutely perfecto, as they say. It is perfecto, maybe not quite as quick as Sergio Perez, but about the same as Max Verstappen. We've also got Mercedes out in the pit lane, guys.
Hamilton. The mediums go off, the hard tyres go on. 2.8 second stop. Is Lewis Hamilton going to come out ahead of Sergio Perez? The answer is yes. As Lewis Hamilton sees the Red Bull going around the outside, trying to pass him, going into the chicane, and he has done that. Sergio Perez, he had the pace advantage, going around the outside, gets a ripple of applause from the crowd, and now the safety car is out because Sebastian Vettel has stopped by the side of the track. And oh no, not the scooter for Seb again this weekend. George Russell has come into the pits. George Russell out again and up into 3rd place. It was right behind Alex Albon.
Oh no, he's on the exit of turn 4. That's highly unusual. He's dropped it coming off the curb.
Holy cow, that was close. Yeah, understood.
Whoa! Charles Leclerc, now we're going green, did not get away well, and Max Verstappen is right on his tail, and they're going to go wheel to wheel into turn 1 here. Charles Leclerc has been leading this race. Verstappen fancies his chances. Leclerc stays ahead, but now we've got the rundown towards turn 3. Can Verstappen get a slipstream behind the Ferrari and make an impression and take the lead of this race? Leclerc under braking, Verstappen second, Hamilton and George Russell, I should say, all over Max Verstappen. Behind him comes Fernando Alonso as well, and what an exciting restart this is. Now we've got the run down towards turn 11, and Perez much closer than he has been before. Russell's looking in his mirrors, sees where Perez is. Perez, well, he doesn't need to look in his mirrors now. Sergio Perez has got past, so maybe George Russell's thought, I will look after my tyres. Oh, meanwhile, Max Verstappen has pulled over to the side of the track. While Paul was telling us about tyre management, he has stopped.
Okay, Max, stop the car, please.
Oh, and is this another power unit issue for Red Bull and Red Bull powertrains? And he needs a fire extinguisher, a quickly fire extinguisher, because everything's overheating a touch. Well, that's... Did he shut that off, the engine off himself?
Yeah.
That's not some weird fluid. God, everything is big and top.
Meanwhile, Pierre Gasly has locked up into turn 13. There's another one that has gone onto the grass. And as a result, Gasly has been passed by Valtteri Bottas. Here he is. Thinks, oh, nice gap on the inside. Don't mind if I do. A long time since we've seen a driver do this.
It is encouraging for Williams, though. They're not going to get a World Championship point out of it.
Are you still that way? Still going. Jet lag again.
Charles Leclerc keeping up Ferrari's happy hunting ground in Australia. His 3 previous career wins have come from pole. Make that 4 career wins from pole position as Charles Leclerc takes the fastest lap of the race and wins the Australian Grand Prix. Perez finishes on the podium, takes 2nd place, and for his first podium of the season, George Russell comes home to finish in 3rd, ahead of his teammate Lewis Hamilton in 4th, 5th for Norris, 6th for Daniel Ricciardo. Good finish for Pierre Gasly. They lost time in the early pit stops behind the safety car, and there's a good recovery there. Alex Albon taking the final points of the day. Well done, Williams. Very good strategy. Left him hanging on 57 laps on a set of hard compound tyres, and they pitted him right at the final moment. Charles Leclerc started on pole, and he came home to take the win as well. It has been a bumper weekend of motorsport festivities here in Albert Park. What a weekend as Formula One returns down under.